But yeah, look at it. All right.
You guys were
All
waiting.
right, all right. Fuck it. All right. You're a bitch. You're a bitch. All right, fuck it. All right, here
I
we
wasn't
go.
even looking at you. I'm looking at the
All
camera.
right, all right. What's good, YouTube? Welcome to my new channel. Welcome to a new podcast series that I'm starting. It's a new house, new people, new environment. And I want to welcome you guys to the Chillin' with D-Lo podcast. And my first guest, my roommates. Where's that from?
We made it up at a Guitar Center.
Yeah. It's
I really want to be on the shit y'all were on when y'all created that shit. Honestly.
Like, you know, because we were like playing the bongos and we were like, dude, let's like summon like the sun god. And let's our roadcaster when we buy it.
yeah.
And that's actually pretty fire. Like he did it last vlog, and I was like, "What the fuck? Where's that from?"
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah,
where it
no,
came
we
from.
literally happens a lot. Like we create stuff out of nothing. Literally out of nothing.
Just
You
like-
just get me, Clyde, and Jordan, bro. It's literally just you could give us like a piece of paper, and we won't write nothing. Just the actual paper. We'll just find a way to
Find a
incorporate.
way to just make something happen.
Yeah. Like Clyde is the logistical one. I'm on crack, and then Jordan's like an
Also
asshole.
on crack. Yeah.
He's an asshole. He's on fentanyl. Yo, he's on
Oh
No.
my god.
He's on fan. I'm on crack, and Clyde's the sober kid.
So this is what we're gonna start the podcast off with. Just go straight to the heavy,
Just straight to
hardcore
Fent.
drugs. Yeah. Okay.
Straight to Fent.
That's just who we are, bro. Literally, if you put us in a music store, we're there for hours. We're doing nothing.
Talking about who you are. Let the people know what your name is, what you do.
You want to go first or I go first?
I say you go first.
All right. So my name,
Clockwise.
my name is Jordan. I'm the asshole apparently. Not really, but well, it depends on who you are. Depends on how well I know you. My knowing you is like how much of an asshole I am. But I'm one of the nerdy ones of the group. You've probably seen me on D-Lo's vlogs at the rave and on the house tour.
Yeah.
He has Batman.
Yeah, I have Batman.
He has Batman.
I feel like I'm entitled to be an asshole because I have Batman.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That's a good reason.
Yeah. Pretty good reason. I'm not gonna lie. That Batman is pretty badass.
Batman.
Martha,
how did you do that?
justice for Gotham.
That is a very bad impression. But what about you?
That's Christian Bale Batman.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, but like your impression of Christian Bale Batman was not good.
Well, let's hear yours then.
That's what I thought.
I'm Batman.
All I heard.
All right, fuck you.
Vengeance. For Gotham. I need to go to the back end. All right. I'm I don't know if you say former or current. I have a no idea 713 member. I was a part of the original group with D-Lo and all them. D-Lo invited me. We met playing soccer and all that stuff. But my name is Isaac or Iceman. Realistically, I was being teased when I went through my homeless stage where I was like, yeah, I'm just going to let everything grow out. I was Vietnamese Jesus.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was going through. I should have just shaved the beard.
We've been told you that.
Yeah, and then I did shave it, but I kept the long hair because I like long hair.
Long hair is cool to a degree.
Yep. But you know, we are the founders of the Training Arc, which is a YouTube that's gonna be releasing soon.
Yeah, nice.
You know, it was gonna release sooner, but we lost 2 films to corruption.
Yeah, that was very fun.
that was very fun.
Yeah, fuck corruption.
yeah.
So
current,
yeah,
current corporate slave of the American industry.
Oh, yes,
which American industry? To be
The
precise?
American industry.
The American.
like the whole thing.
Yes, the American drain. We are corporate slaves.
Nice. And that's actually interesting that y'all mentioned your podcast. I don't know if they'll have a episode out, but in case they do, I will put the link down in the description so you guys can check them out. They're pretty funny. I feel like it's a bigger group too, right? Like
It's
who's-
just
it's
the
3 of
mainly it's just me, Clyde, and Jordan.
okay.
We're gonna have guests, obviously, once in a while, but it's just us 3 as of right now. But yeah,
But
but I don't
it's-
think I want to add any more. There's nothing against that. It's just me, Clyde, and Jordan. We grew up around each other. We went to the same elementary, middle school, so we're literally locked in like that.
Yeah, I really hope it goes well for you guys. That shit, doing the podcast with your friends is actually pretty fucking fun, bro. As you know, we've worked together as well. Um, I'm just happy, man. I'm really happy that you guys, took me into your house, and I find it pretty interesting that we have like kind of the same goals in mind. So I feel like everything's just gonna work out. I mean, I do podcasts, you guys are doing podcasts, a lot of collaborations to come through, a lot of ideas that we can use and bounce off of each other. So I think we're at the right place. I'm really happy.
Very happy.
Very happy.
Very, very
Look at this
happy.
big old softy giving a speech.
So emotional.
So heartwarming.
Oh my god, fuck y'all. I can't even. I'm talking some real shit though.
Bravo! Encore!
Hardcore. That
I
pause.
said encore.
Encore.
I thought he said hardcore.
Dirty bastard.
Yeah. Oh, dirty man.
I'm just talking some real shit, man. I feel like I sometimes you just
It sounded
gotta.
like Clay when he said that. Like some real shit, man.
I mean, yeah, I'm just talking some real shit.
For real.
Type shit.
Alright.
So how I actually do want to ask about that because that's pretty interesting. How did that come to be? I say y'all just friends and y'all just like boom, I just want to do a fucking podcast. Was there like a story behind it or something? Like
We've been trying to do it for a long time
We've been trying to do it
since like the end of high school.
since junior year.
Yeah.
oh fuck, so this is something that you've already had. This idea was not after you worked with me, right? Like
No,
So
this
you pretty much
we always wanted to do podcasting. We wanted to hop on streaming before streaming became really mainstream.
right.
When it was like realistically the only one they see as streamers was I think it was like Ninja and I don't remember anyone
Yeah.
else back in the day. Like it
Damn.
was something we always wanted to talk about. Like, bro, we could do it. Mainly not only because it's just like I feel like we have something to offer differently, as in most podcasts is, which is nothing bad. They talk about some of the same stuff over and over again. But we noticed that there wasn't really that many podcasts on the shit that we like. We love anime, we love sports, and that we love like it's just like typical guy stuff. Not just like partying and going out, but just guy stuff. Like you come in, you're just like, yo, you saw the game? We there was not that many podcasts about
So
that.
basically, what I'm getting from this is like, you guys are like a friend group. You're actual friends. Y'all grew up together. You're basically just trying to show the world like the conversations y'all would normally have,
Yeah.
and just see
the
who
lunchroom
gravitates.
tables
Yeah,
conversation.
Exactly.
type shit. Yeah, I just want people that would find your conversation great to be your audience.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like we both like love yapping about like anime and nerdy stuff and,
And yeah.
power scaling and sports and stuff like that. So to be able to have a platform where we like spread that out and be like people like, oh wow, like I actually want to listen to them.
Especially in Houston. Like Houston's such a major city. As you clearly know.
Yeah.
Like it's huge. Like you could know 10,000 people. You're still no one. Like not like it's
Yeah.
crazy that you
Yeah,
think
yeah,
about
yeah.
that. You go to other towns, you're like, yeah, I know 10. Like, oh, I have 10,000 people follow. What? You're rich. You're famous and all that. In Houston, they're like, oh, that's cool. Like, from what side? That's like a little corner. At one
Yeah.
point. Like,
Yeah.
there's Midtown, North Side, South Side, Southwest, Missouri City, Sugarland. You have all the towns outside are now basically claiming Houston, Katy. Like, think about it. Technically, Houston is the major city, right? And where we are now, we're just the outer rim, but we're still part of the greater Houston area.
Right.
And I
right.
feel like in Houston, there's no one really talking about what we like to talk about, or even like in general on YouTube. There's no like podcasts. Like there's channels that talk about anime and stuff like that, but they usually only focus on it, and they usually a lot of it do. Not gonna judge them because you know what, if that's what they shoot, they don't show their face, they don't show what their lifestyle. They don't talk about what they like. They only just gonna talk about anime, that specific genre. I'm like, nah, I want to show them who we are. Like, I love soccer. Jordan loves like shooting and like the American sports, and Clyde's a very big basketball and football fan.
So that just come together and just put all this shit together, which is basically kind of in a way describes Houston. I mean, Houston is a very diverse place. So I mean that I can see that working out, and I feel like the reason why there's not people like y'all is because you are you and nobody is you. You know what I'm saying? I always say that I would say that yeah, I feel like there is a little bit more of a mainstream type of like podcast and content creating, like you said, the parties, the going out, the relationship stuff. That's kind of like that's kind of the criteria where I fall into. but in a way that I make it different is more like I put my own personality into it, and then my own function, my own bullshit, our own conversations and experiences. And I feel like that's what makes a podcast. And one thing that I talked about with one of my friends, I actually made a rap song with him. His name is Pink, or shout out Jose. He said that there's so many people in this fucking world that, like you said, 10,000 people is not a lot. Like, there's billions of people. There's going to be somebody out there that's going to pick up what you guys do, and they're going to love it. They're going to follow you. It probably won't be necessarily the people that you expected or you were targeting, but you will get a good feedback from the people that you just never knew that were even out there. Just like people don't know that you're out there. It's kind of tricky, but I know what y'all doing. That shit is pretty fucking dope, and I'm actually looking forward to you guys working and shit for real. That's dope.
Mucho grassy.
Yeah.
So the name,
Training arc.
how did that came to be?
So you know, like how in like anime they have the bit where they train, like they get a new like ability, or like they're rising up and they're training to fight like the big bad, or like achieve whatever goal they have. That's kind of like the idea we had with like, oh, we're training for like, adulthood, like going, like obviously bettering ourselves is like the main core of what it's meant to be. Yeah.
Yeah, so we have, the way I described it, I'm going to describe it more in our official introduction, the one that we lost in corruption.
Yeah.
But so in short terms, yeah, it's like beginning is childhood, right? You
Yeah.
get your little backstory and all that. Your character development was middle school, which is essentially through puberty, like when you really start to grow.
Okay.
And then this is your final boss should be like whatever you want it to be, like family life, or it's like mega successful businessman. But right now we're in that middle stage before you hit your goal, the training arc. Basically, what a lot of people do, what a lot of animes do specifically, they'll go on this training montage. Well, they'll find a sensei, or they'll find like a teacher that's gonna teach them this new power to unlock their full potential. This is what the training arc is. That is that middle part where you grow into it. The big deal is the training arc. Yes, I am a firm believer in positivity and all that stuff, right? Like the training arc is not gonna end once we make it, but we're always gonna look back on the training arc and like we're called the training arc because we trained for this.
Yeah.
So when we do make it, it will all make sense.
The training
from first
arc
video
is-
all the way up.
I mean, yeah, the training arc is always like, like everybody remembers the training arc and how, your characters get to where they are.
Yeah, exactly. And even still,
Oh.
even when you make it on the top, you have to train even harder to stay on the top. That's what a lot of people don't realize. And a lot of content creators a lot of one-hit wonders, I guess you could say, and
Yeah.
TikTok and all this stuff. Like, I'm not bashing on the people who do like kind of the fuck boy, or like they're just gonna post their looks on it, because you know what? Like, if it works, it works, bro.
Sales.
If it sells, it sells, bro. Like, capitalizing all you want, but the reason that you see a lot of them fall off quickly is because they get lazy. And they're like, oh, I'm gonna just keep on relying on my looks. But like, bro, like, no disrespect and all that stuff, right? Good looking person, all this stuff. Like, hey, bro, God took your time with you.
Whoa. Whoa. You didn't have to say it like that.
Yeah, but also they can go to the gym and get themselves better. It's like, but they get the mentality of, I'm already there. I'm cool. I'm like, nah, bro. Once you're at the top, you gotta work harder. As much as like, I'm not the biggest fan of Drake, I will always agree with that statement. Once you're on the top, you have to work even harder, because to stay on top is even harder.
Yeah, probably. Because, I mean, because you could be the new and the flashy new person and stuff, but then shit gets old. So you got to find new ways to stay relevant, basically. That's pretty much the game. So training arc.
Yeah.
That's pretty interesting, man. Honestly, like, that's actually, that you actually put some thought into the title. Not like me. I'm just chilling with you. But yeah, nah, that's fucking dope. I can't wait to see our first episode and actually explain everything. So guys, if y'all want to check out Training Arc, you already know where to find it. I will put the link in the description of their channel down below. Channel's already created, right?
No, I only created the email.
Damn, bro, y'all lacking, bro. Y'all gotta
When we
step
lost
up the game,
film,
bro. Come
when
on, we need
lost
y'all.
the first film to corruption. Oh man.
Look,
Also, I had a problem like with when I had to live with all this by myself.
Yeah.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
we were trying to get set. Like I moved in like what, a month after you did.
No, I moved in August. I
Yeah.
had one roommate and I had a second roommate, but the second roommate had a family emergency, so he couldn't live in no more. Understandable. The third roommate, they had to leave, so I was like, I had to live 3 months off this house, and the house is a lot.
Before we do get to that, because I feel like that would be a good conversation to have. Training arc. I just want to go back to that. The channel will be made, bro. So the channel will be made, and the link will be down in the description, bro. Y'all go check them out. Their podcast is gonna be nice and funny to enjoy. They are a different crowd from what you guys are used to that you get from me, but they're really funny guys, bro. Honestly, and it kind of mixes and meshes pretty well. So you make sure you go check them out. The link will be down in the description. They'll have the channel created by then, I'm sure.
Positively,
Right?
at least for sure. Even if there's no background and logo, it will be created.
will be
Yeah,
created.
it'll be there.
It will be there.
So y'all show some love, bro. Y'all, hey, the D-Lo family, go show some love over there. As my channel is essentially new as well, so it's pretty. So all of you guys that
New
are coming
beginnings.
here, go over there as well. But now let's talk about the crib. So today's podcast, the reason why I chose to do it with my roommates, well, besides them actually being fucking available and they're already here and might as well. I wanted to talk about like moving in processes and stuff, and I want to talk about a lot of topics. But the first topic I want to get into is the house. So first of all, damn, bless you, bro.
Thank you.
God damn.
Bless
Thank
you.
you.
Bless you. Bless you.
I remember
you.
back then when I was in the 713 house, Isaac was looking for roommates, and he actually he had 2 rooms available, and I remember I think it was me and Joel that was going to move in here, but we had renewed because we decided to stay and keep the studio. But then, tell us the story. So you ended up getting the house. Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you. So a lot to work on.
You were paying the house alone for what? A good 3 months?
3 to 4 months.
And then who came along?
Good old Jordan.
That's right. That's right.
Good old Jordan. Jordan. Boomski.
Boomski.
Good old dumbass.
That's right.
Asshole.
That's right.
Rivals player.
That's correct.
Gundam lover.
Certified.
Sweet tea drinking.
That's right.
Waterberg loving.
He had to say about that one.
Southern.
Because it's true.
It is
No
true.
introduction needed. I'm from Texas. I eat Whataburger.
So then Jordan came through, and then the last roommate to come through
Was you.
was me. So we're now living together. We're chilling, having fun, a lot of memories to make.
D-Lo.
So how was moving in for you guys?
Funny. It was because when I first got here, I didn't have a lot of the stuff that I did now. I just had my desk and my computer and like a couple of posters and stuff that I got from a bunch of
His
conventions
moving
and
in
stuff.
was light work. It was within a day's trip using my car.
Yeah, because again, I didn't have a lot of stuff that I wanted to bring over. So it was pretty easy. I've had like these big prints and posters that I got signed from conventions that he was not a fan of. He was like, "You're never gonna have anybody in here." And then like after I got my room sorted out, he was like, "Your room actually looks good now."
His room was horrible. Let's just say that.
I didn't
Hey.
even have a bed. Like I had to sleep on the couch for a week because my mattress got delayed.
Ah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That big box that we had to throw away the other day.
That
Yeah.
was the box my mattress came in.
Yeah. We had a frame, no mattress.
Dude,
Yeah.
I fucking hate moving out.
That shit was horrible.
When I moved out for the first time, I was kind of like Jordan. Like I just had like probably like 2 trips that I had to make, and that's it. Cause it was just my room, it was my bed, my desk, and then my clothes.
Yeah.
That's it. But then when you start having an apartment, and then you basically have the whole fucking house filled with furniture and shit, that shit sucks dick, bro.
No, that shit was horrible. I helped you sometimes, and I still wanted to cry.
Oh, no, when he first moved in here, Dresser Coon.
Just cool.
No, when he first moved out, well, like he moved across the street because he was still like living with his people.
Oh
and they
yeah,
moved
I
across
did
the
buy a
street.
house right across the street from my mom's.
So it was like he has this like small dresser. I don't know why it's made out of tungsten or titanium.
It is unbelievably hard. We had me, Clyde, and Jordan. We gave it a name called Dresser Coon. That shit is #1 op in the world.
Because like even with Clyde, and Clyde's like strong as an ox.
Clyde is literally Batman. No, he's Bane.
He's
Bane,
Bane.
with
Bane
the
is
venom.
crazy.
All in Venom, but like it's so like absurdly heavy, right? It's so absurdly heavy. So we had to go and like move it from downstairs like over across the street. But when he moved back in here, it wasn't that bad because we've both been working out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because the thing is when it's like big furniture and also heavy, you got to know how to flip the corners, not chip the wall or chip the furniture. That should be ass, bro. Honestly, like if you guys are thinking about moving out and shit, like just prepare yourselves if you have a lot of things. That's why a lot of people say they do not like moving out, and for that reason, now I understand.
Yeah, nobody likes it.
Like I really hope I don't have to move out of here for a good at least a year and a half or 2 years, bro. I am so serious, bro. Cause fuck.
Just don't buy too much furniture.
Yeah, nah. I mean, you could not buy too much furniture, but you still need your essentials, and that's still
I mean, they
it's
got
a
my
hassle.
essentials.
Can I just give you money and I keep all of this? If you ever decide to move
Serve
out.
fresh.
Low key, yeah, that could work too.
Okay,
We'll see
I'm
in the
gonna save up
future.
bread.
I mean, if I move out because like I'm like I have a shit ton of money and I'm just gonna go buy a fucking house and shit, or just let you keep it, bro.
It's typical D-Lo. He gets bread and just abandons everybody.
Damn, what the
Make us-
fuck?
Make us cry, man.
Who said I was gonna abandon y'all, dickheads?
Okay, then you buy the street right across from me.
I'm still gonna be here. I'm still visit y'all.
Right,
Well, that's if
imagine-
y'all fucking like.
Buy the mansion. Buy that mansion.
Buy the
Oh,
mansion.
the
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 mansion.
one with 5 acres right there. Across.
Oh, the one that I told you that looks scary.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck no.
It's
What?
what you want a spooky ghost?
Come on.
No, I don't want no
What if
spooky
it's a
ghost.
spooky goth chick?
What if it's
with
the,
a
what, yeah,
fat
what if
ass?
the ghost is sexy?
What if the ghost is the one from Haunted House too?
You got to roll the dice. You could get sexy or haunted house too,
Yeah.
or what's a paranormal activity.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I'm good, bro.
But
I'll
it
roll
could
the
be
dice.
it could be sexy.
It could be like Mia Khalifa sexy, bro.
Yeah.
Banging body. She's like,
this,
"Ooh,
this is weird,
I'm scary. Let's have a pregnancy scare.
but which I like. If y'all had like a ghost bitch, would y'all be down for that?
I ghost bitches all the time.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. Like a ghost bitch, like you have a spirit or some shit. Just
We do.
come visit you
We
and
do.
fucks you.
We do.
We do.
His name is D-Lo.
All right, bro. Never mind. Fuck y'all.
Oh, for real?
No,
where?
no, like that's not what I'm talking about, bro. I like how for the podcast y'all teaming up against me, and like usually I like corner y'all. Pause.
Oh,
you
you
like
trying to corner
corner
us?
He loves to corner us. What is he? He cowboy. He's like, let me get this, bro. Let me get. I call him ISO on it, bitch. ISO. We got him in the corner. We got him. Get him. He bigger than I expected. Fuck. He's driving. Help.
And that's how that would go down.
Exactly.
What the fuck are y'all talking about?
You said you wanted to corner us.
Yeah.
I never said I wanted to corner y'all.
Yeah,
He
you did.
He did say
All
that.
right, that's besides the point, bro. What I said is that I would corner y'all. Pause.
See?
Yeah.
Pause. But I'm
Corner.
saying pause. Fucking
And that's what we
dickheads.
said. We will come and we'll reverse and we'll go to tackle you. We
Reverse?
realize, like, holy shit, this guy's way bigger than expected.
Anyways.
It's like a tub of lard.
A tub of lord is
All right,
insane.
so
Yes.
is this your first time living like
Together.
with different people other than your like your family type shit?
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so how long have y'all been? So you've been here what 3 months?
No, I've been here since August.
Since August, you've been here since
3 months.
3
No,
months.
2 months.
2 months.
2 months.
2 months. Okay, let's do this. Y'all gotta talk about experiences, maybe with your family, but usually it's just a roommate thing. But what are icks that people do that y'all don't like in the household? Like shit that pisses you off around the house. Maybe it could be like, you know, a lot of dishes. It could
Almost
be
getting shot when I walked through the front door.
wow.
Mr. Dave.
Yeah, the one time I came home from the gym and then he was sleeping in the what's it called?
Aw.
Living room.
Damn.
All
All right, let's talk about
that's
the
a big ick right
let's talk
there.
about the icks. That's I mean, I don't even know if that's a dick. That's a concern at that point. But yeah, let's go one by one. I'll let y'all go first. Give me an ick. A roommate ick.
The roommate.
I don't like shoes on the carpet. I hate shoes on
Shoes on the carpet.
I've gotten the same way because I hate dust. And like when you put shoes on the carpet, it makes dust get all over the carpet. And when dust gets all over the carpet, it starts like filling up the carpet and going all in the air and getting all over your shit. So I'm in the same boat with him. Personally, mine is like it's just
Oh, wet feet. I also hate wet feet on like hard tops.
that too.
Like I don't know if you ever see me. Like I'll always take my shoes off there no matter what, even before it's over here.
I see what you mean. Wet. Okay.
Wet
Like wet anything on like the floor.
So that's the icks. Like those.
Well, in like it's just like mine. It would be dishes. I mean, there's like a basic thing, or it's just like basic stuff. Like if you like use a shower, like just like rinse it out so it's not doesn't look like gross if somebody like sees it. Like nobody wants to like come home or after doing something and come home to like a gross shower.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah. Oh, big ick for me. Even if you see me, after the gym or even after soccer, I will never sit. I would never sit down on any couch. If I sit down, it would always be on the table. Not on the table. The chairs. I.
Because
That's
the
a
couches
person-
are gonna smell.
Yeah, I hate. 'Cause
Dude, you know what's an ick that I fucking hate, bro? Like, all right. Look, I know I like food.
Yeah,
It's
we
pretty
can tell.
obvious, yeah.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
But I fucking hate food. And what I mean by that is like one of the biggest icks I have when I live with somebody, bro, or even just I would say myself. I think I hate when food is all over the place, bro. Like, first of all, I don't even think food. Okay, cool. Maybe you could eat here and there in your room, but I don't feel like you should even have leftover food, like on your fucking bed, on your desk, in your
Agreeable.
room.
Yeah.
That is fucking disgusting. Or another thing that I fucking hate is just like pizza boxes or like just food, bro.
Just trash.
Just food trash. Because sometimes people are like, "Oh, that's my leftovers. I'm eating that later." Like that's disgusting. First,
Why are you leaving this out if you're gonna eat later? Like that's how you get roaches. Like you're gonna be waking up in the middle of the night, all you're gonna hear is.
that's what I'm saying. Like
Yes,
I fucking hate that shit. Like I have an ick for that shit. Like there's certain things that people do when you live with them. They're like, all right, you know what? They're just like that. But that shit, I fucking hate that shit, bro. Like, fuck. So yeah, food is a very big like.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do y'all feel about food? Like,
Same principle. It's just like yeah, if you want to like eat upstairs or like whatever. I mean, I obviously like just trust like a bunch of grown men just not to make a fucking mess like a toddler. First of all, but it's just like you're gonna have the fucking dish up there, and you know how often we like go up and down the stairs all the time. There's no reason it should be like just be left there.
yeah.
And like even if like you like eat, but even still when I eat, like I eat at the table because I have a lot of expensive things in my room.
Yeah.
Like I have like my TV, my whole computer and everything, my bed, and I don't want like residue or anything getting on my bed because again I already said how particular I am about dust getting on my things because I like my things looking nice.
Yeah. I agree. I mean, I think that if you want to eat your food. But like I feel like when you have roommates and like you live in a space where it's not just you living, I feel like it should be clean regardless, but you should be a little bit more courteous, you know what I'm saying? Like for example, you could be like, "You know what? I just ate pizza. I'm not going to leave my fucking pizza box in the fucking dining table cuz then what if he comes through, he has some guests coming through. That shit going to look tacky. If I'm done, throw away the box, or if I have leftover food, put it in a container and then just put it in the fridge and eat it later."
Or if I come downstairs and like, oh, you just got pizza and I discover 2 empty boxes, so I'm throwing hands. I'm throwing hands at somebody.
You're going to throw hands? So like if I
That's
accidentally
the
leave
ultimate
pizza
like
boxes?
blue balls.
Yeah,
bro.
dude. Like, oh
That's
shit.
blue stomach.
Yeah.
You're like pizza.
What the fuck?
Fuck you.
I also think that that's why I always like dining in like at places, cuz I remember me and Jordan have gone to eat a lot, and one thing that I always like, the way I was brought up is like if you bring food, you have to bring food for the whole house.
Yeah.
So like let's say for example, if I come in with McDonald's, I should at least be courteous and be like, "Hey, y'all want some?" Unless I'm like going to eat it quick. But like if it's like a sit down and eat meal and then your roommate is not eating and shit.
It just made me think of a thought of like you coming home with McDonald's, you hear somebody come downstairs, you're like trying to horf it down as fast as you can. Like what you got? No, nothing.
Yeah, it just depends. I mean, usually we were always busy and have different schedules, but like let's say on a day that we know we're all here, apparently it's pretty fucked up.
That is.
Yeah. So it's like, That's why. And then not only that, I like dining in because like
You don't have to bring it home.
you don't have to bring the trash. You just eat, come home, you go to sleep, you're
Brush
done.
teeth, shower,
Yeah.
all that good stuff.
Yeah. Now food is a very big ick for me. I feel like that's the biggest fucking ick.
Like for me, I don't know why it's off a habit. I always eat at the island that we have in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I always eat there.
Yeah, that's dope. That's a dope place to eat. Because
I
you're
don't
just
know
standing
why.
up,
I
chilling.
have the same thing where like I eat at the dining table, but it's always in the same chair.
Yeah.
I like eating at a table. I like sitting down and actually eating.
No,
Probably I'm an iPad kid, so I like watching my YouTube videos while I eat.
Oh, it's most definitely.
Yeah, I sit down on the tabletop and then I'll just put my food on the island. I'll just
But I actually heard that like on top of those two things that like always like if your room like where you sleep, you have all your entertainment and you eat there, it's kind of it drops your mood because you're not like moving around and like doing stuff. You're just staying in the same place.
Mm.
So like that's why like like you know if you eat all this stuff in your room, like you can't have your room be like, oh, this is where I eat, this is where I game, this is where I sleep, this is where I like do whatever the fuck, you know. You have
like
to
think about it. You're already doing a lot in your room, so why are you gonna add the other task of eating in your room?
exactly,
Which is the messiest thing. Like, what if you're doing laundry and you leave a bowl of ramen, but you didn't finish all the broth. You lock that down on your clean laundry. Guess what? You gotta rewash your laundry
or
again.
worse on the carpet, dude. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like you should even be eating in your room unless you have a desk. Like let's say for example, if you have a desk and you work on your desk, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you could take some food, but like me personally, I would not take a fucking like let's say for example a Chipotle bowl or some shit or pizza and lay in bed and eat in bed while I watch TV. That's what the living room is for. You know what I'm saying? That's just me though, because I know there's a lot of people that I know that they eat in their room and they love doing that shit. But then at the same time, I do understand it because they probably don't want to eat in their
Like,
living
there's
room
exceptions,
or in
like-
the table because like they live with other people and then people be there and they disrupt their peace. So I can understand that actually.
Like, and there's exceptions. Like, obviously, like, example, you have a guest over here, just want to watch TV, but you don't want to be down here and, like, watching TV downstairs.
But like all the time, twin, I feel like that.
all the time.
Yeah, that's when it's
Yeah.
like it becomes an
That's what I'm
ick.
saying. Like, if it's a guest, yeah, go eat in your bed and eat in your room because it's just a guest, you know? Or, like I'm still iffy. Maybe snacks,
Yeah,
popcorn, movies,
snacks
stuff
make
like
sense.
that. Like, kind of like, not to say like a movie type of setting, then yeah, you could go ahead and eat in my room. But it's like, other hand, like, most of the time, the only trash you'll see upstairs in my room will always just be empty water bottles.
yeah.
Question. Oh, this one right here is just to see where people are at right now. Do y'all have a trash can in your room?
No,
I'm about to have one.
it's just not necessary.
I'm gonna have a trasher in my room soon because Joel's leaving his.
Oh, okay. I have a trash can in my room. So a lot of people, it kind of shocks me. A lot of people do not have a trash can in their room. But I could also see the reason why. Like you say, you don't need it. Why would you say that?
Yeah, because like I just try not to make a lot of trash, and like the trash that I do have is like, oh, there's these plastics from my model kits that I build, or there's like boxes from like packages that I open. I don't bring. I like you see me open packages. Like I don't bring the package itself upstairs. I cut it down here and throw it away downstairs where it already is. So I don't have the potential for leaving trash in my room. In that, if like I feel like if I have a trash can in my room, it's gonna make me lazy because like, oh, I could just throw it in the trash, and I'm like, oh, I'll worry about it later. Like, no, there's no trash can. I need to get rid of this right now.
That's what I was about to say. That low key, like you can see it both ways. Cause like let's say for example, like you're trying to be clean. Well, I'm not gonna fucking have trash on my table. Like for example, like water bottles. I'm pretty sure a lot of people drink water bottles, and they just have it on like wherever on top of their furniture. I would just personally like to just throw it out, so I just put it in the trash can. I feel like letting it stack is kind of fucked too, cause like that shit can stink your room too.
Well, it's not even like
If it's food, that's why I'm saying. That's why I'm like food
It's a big no.
is a big no. I feel like it's more like plastics and like
Yeah, no,
shit
I'm,
like
I'm
that.
guilty of the
Food is crazy,
like,
though.
the water bottles.
but it's just like at the end of the day, it's just water,
Water.
yeah. That's why. That's what we're trying to do is we're trying to just fill up our like little water, 5-gallon little fucking container, and then we just have our own little cups and shit to reduce the use of water
I'm gonna use
bottles.
my sister Stanley.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my Yeti cup.
I mean, I have three cups that I've ordered, and one I got from another anime con. I go to those a lot.
You used to go to them.
Well, I try to still go, but
No.
bills and rent are expensive, and I can't go as much as I want.
So yeah. I feel like in conclusion, yeah, that's my ick. I feel like food is one of my biggest icks. Like
water bottles. Don't let it stack.
that's your ick.
That's not my ick. It's what I'm guilty of. That I know.
Oh, okay.
I have like water. I don't have a bunch right now, but I have like 2 or 3 water bottles. Now, what I won't do is I won't drink a water bottle, leave it there where there's like a quarter left, and then go get a new water bottle. I'm like, no, finish your goddamn water.
My God, I fucking hate that shit.
I'm like, there's kids in Africa starving, dehydrated for water. I'm gonna enjoy my water.
Dude, I fucking hate when people do that shit too. That's a
And
ick.
then they go grab a separate new bottle. I'm like, bro,
Yeah, like
right there. Just
finish
look.
yours and throw it away. Cause then it stacks up and it's just a lot of like fucking water bottles with a little water left.
at the end of it, you could make almost 2 whole water bottles.
Type shit.
No, that's what I used to do. I was guilty of it when I was in high school. Like I would
Yeah.
just drink water and just leave a little bit there on my desk. So I'm like, man, and then like when I do like every like week worth of cleaning, because that's what something me and my family incorporate every Sunday. What would it be after our Sunday league games? Clean, no matter what, upstairs, downstairs, just
Yeah,
clean.
and like that's a rule that I actually like, and it fits well with all of our schedules, especially because again, like my biggest ick is dust. I hate dust. It makes things look dirty, and like my furniture's black, right?
So you can easily see it with black.
Exactly, and I'm like, oh, because like, but if we clean all the time or like clean every week, then
Dust
Should
will
be fine.
Dust won't settle if you clean every week.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's how I keep my things looking new and nice and pristine and all that.
Question. Since we are talking about water bottles and stuff like that, and I do like the fucking fact that you don't like this. I feel like this is bad for us anyways. So I kind of want to know how my roommates think. So there's a cup of water.
Mhm.
There's water in it. It's halfway. Is it half empty or is it half full?
It's half empty, bro.
I mean, it would be half empty because you would have to drink it before. Yeah, it was full at one point. Now it's not full. If you only filled it up halfway, then it'll be half full.
Yeah.
But if you drank it, it would be half empty because you took away instead of adding to it.
Yeah. That's literally the correct term. There's no such. It all depends on the scenario.
Yeah.
If you're filling it up a cup and it was empty at first, and you only fill it up to halfway point, it would be half full. But if you filled it up first and started drinking it, then it'd be half empty.
Well, yeah. Depending on the situation, it could be additive or it could be subtractive.
Yeah.
So let's say I have a cup of water and that shit is full.
Uh-huh.
I drink off of it and it's half empty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's half empty because you subtracted from the amount.
Okay, so basically you're saying that it depends on the status of the water
Yeah.
Yes. At the beginning stage.
in the beginning state.
Mm-hmm.
So if the beginning state, if the cup is empty
And you only fill it
and
up
you
to
only
half-
fill it up to the halfway,
It will be half full.
it'll be half full. Okay, so then what happens if you have a cup, you fill it up halfway, you fill it up all the way, and then you drink it?
You fill up all the way and then you drink it, then it's half empty
Why not half full?
because you subtracted the total amount of water to make it half. So therefore, it would be half empty.
So the intention matters.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
intention matters.
It's like if you because again, if you fill it up all the way and drink half, you've subtracted from it. So you've taken half away. Therefore, it's half empty.
So so basically, I think the same way. That's crazy that we actually all agree because I've had conversations with other people and they tell me, nah, it's half full.
Well, it's because like a lot of people ask that question for like, are you a depressing person or not? But it's just like I think we looked at it in like a logical sense.
Common sense,
Yeah.
I feel the same way. Like I feel like if the cup was intended to be filled and it's only filled halfway, then it's half full. But if it was at one point full and it
you drank
became half full, it had to be emptied out some way, so it's half empty.
Yeah,
Is there a world where it could be both?
No.
I mean, not really. Like unless you're talking about like a cup that can be empty and full at the same time.
It's Schrodinger's cat.
Yeah, it's just Schrodinger's cup.
Yeah, Schrodinger's cup.
Okay, because I was like, okay, it could be half. You could call it half full, But
it's the half full / half empty cup only exists in theory. It is in a quantum state.
Yeah, it is a quantum state.
I am a massive nerd.
You very not very much.
yeah,
so.
I was not expecting that answer, but I do.
It's all logical and what's it called? It's like Schrodinger's cat. I don't know if you know what that is.
The what?
Schrodinger's cat. Schrodinger's cat.
Yeah,
Shorty?
Schrodinger's cat.
Shorty?
So there's Schrodinger.
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 Yeah.
Yeah.
Close enough, but
The theory is you put a cat in a box, and in that box you put a vial poison that's set to go off. Until you open that box, you will not know if the cat is alive or dead.
yeah. It's like the whole thing with like quantum things, like things change their state based off of observation.
Mm-hmm.
So while it's in the box and you don't know, it's both alive and dead, or neither alive or dead.
Yeah, but you won't know until you open the box.
Yeah.
But in that situation is you won't know it until you drink the cup. That's the situation that you're saying. Like, can there be a world where it's half empty, half full? No.
I see. I see what you mean.
That is a quantum state of like relativity until you get your actual observation onto it.
We're both massive nerds.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, you guys are really like stretching it. But
I mean, think about it. I got accepted to Michigan Tech, and that's a 3.8 GPA school.
I didn't get accepted in Michigan Tech. I didn't even go to college. I'm just a nerd.
yeah, makes sense. I mean, I agree with what you guys saying. I feel like I think the same way, but I just don't express myself the same way. I'm just like, it is what it is.
We
and
are horrible nerds. The fact that the only reason we didn't get bullied is because I knew how to fight, and everyone thought you were a school shooter.
That's crazy.
oh my god, that's cancellation.
It's because like way back when I actually did look like one, and like I'm not like the loud rambunctious sort unless I'm like with my friends. So, but back then I was a lot fatter and my hair was a lot longer.
And he would only listen to death metal, and we'd be like, "Bro, there's other good music out there." He's like, "No, if it's not this, it's that." It's like, and if
I still listen to metal.
yeah, some metal goes hard. Don't get me wrong, but it's like back then he was very like straightforward. Like,
Darkness imprisoning me. I'm still Lord.
Yeah, I would say
That's
that.
I'm pretty sure the only reason we did not get bullied in high school was because I knew how to fight and he knew how to He looked like a school shooter and he had access to guns.
I didn't have access.
He had access to the guns.
Not at the time.
But to be honest, it was really easy back then.
Oh my god, America.
It really is.
America.
But yeah, I feel like we kind of do think alike. It's just I feel like y'all guys are very expressive about it. Like I feel like I'm more like it is what it is,
No,
bro.
we're analytical about it.
It means we talk good.
It means we what he's saying is
I would
we them damn mathematicians.
I would say I am.
Let's go build a rocket.
I would say I am analytical as well, but like I feel like I don't have to explain myself to people because I feel like sometimes people are just too stupid to understand.
No, so we don't care. We will explain, even if they are too stupid to understand.
That's how you get into like a 40-minute like yap session about like how a Gundam works.
Yeah.
Shit, but I feel like in those 40 minutes, I'm gonna try to make someone understand that does not understand. So I appreciate you guys actually explaining. If I do explain, it's because I actually expect.
So now
people
you
to
know what
understand.
Schrodinger's cat is.
Yeah.
There you go. And then now you know about what a quantum state is.
Yeah, quantum mechanics.
I mean,
Intro to quantum mechanics.
Yeah, intro
I
to
kind of
quantum
already
physics,
knew
intro to
about
dark
that.
matter.
Yeah, I like physics going to school.
No.
No.
I'm terrible at math.
I love physics and math, but that's besides the point. All right, so I forgot where I was gonna go to. Yeah, I completely blew my mind there.
Well, the fact that we're both actually real fucking nerds.
Yeah.
No, I mean, yeah, you guys are fucking nerds. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But I feel like
Hell yeah.
but I feel like I'm a nerd too in a way.
You're
In a way.
I wouldn't describe you as a nerd. You're
Well,
not into a whole lot of nerdy things or like geeky things.
You know how to talk. That's what this is.
Yeah.
You're clearly on the debate team. You knew exactly how to argue and talk.
I love to argue.
Not just argue, but like state facts to kind of shut
Yeah.
down the other opponents.
Cause like both me and him were like both of them like super geeky stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And like you're just not in like I'm not. This isn't a dig against you. It's just like you're just not. That's just not your forte.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't see it as a dig. I feel like you're just speaking nothing but facts. Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm necessarily like into geeky stuff, but like I've been into like geeky stuff, like Not entirely all like everything. Does
Like
that
there's
make
levels.
sense?
There's levels. There's like fan. There's not. There's like fan, super fan,
Enthusiast.
enthusiast, geek, and then nerds on top. I consider myself geek. I don't think I'm nerd state yet.
Yeah, I'm a geek too.
You don't think you're a nerd?
No, nerds are worse. Nerds shut you down. Nerds know everything.
Hmm.
That's not about life.
See, I think I
I
know.
think,
I
like-
think I know everything sometimes.
No, you think you know everything. Till you talk to a nerd, he shut you down.
Like they
Statue,
actually
flash-
think and move like they know everything, even though they probably don't.
No, some do.
Some do. No, I'm not talking about like knowing everything about life. I'm talking knowing about,
Like history and math and all that kind of
Yeah.
like all that jazz.
and also so geek is you like nerdy things, but you're not like super far nerds.
So y'all consider yourselves like
Geeks.
Yeah.
geeks.
geeks?
Yeah.
So what would be my label then?
You're just you'll be
You're
a
just-
fan or
you're
an
just-
enthusiast
I'd say a fan.
fan.
Because he doesn't really like a whole lot of the things we like. Like me, like again, I'm super into Gundam and anime and stuff like that.
So if we were in high school and these are our personalities, you know how they fall into like
You like I said,
where do you think you'll fall in? Like there's the geeks, the jocks, there's the fucking the choir. There's like
band kids.
yeah, like band kids. Then you had the so like what where do you think you would fall
Oh, we
in?
were at the geek table.
Yeah.
We were at a good geek table. No one messed with us just because I knew how to fight. And he looked like a school shooter, and Clyde was a band kid who could lift the table.
Okay, so y'all were in the geek.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you think I would fall into then?
You was
You
that-
Because I'm
the- you
confused.
like-
you were the popular kid table. 'Cause
yeah,
you-
popular crowd.
Like mainstream and shit.
Yeah,
like,
you're
Yeah.
mainstream and all that. Like you weren't an asshole or nothing like that. I know some of those guys, and they were cool people. That's
they just
where you
like
fit in.
chill.
Yeah,
Mhm.
y'all chill, bro.
Okay, because like I feel like I'm too nerdy for that though.
Nah.
What nerdy thing are you into?
What do
Oh, I like mathematics and like common sense,
No.
physics.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's not mainstream.
That's pretty mainstream. You think?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking
Really?
about like a geek would be in like one of my things is like
Video games and anime, like deep into the anime shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not just like I watch Naruto and Dragon Ball Z. Nah. We watch the ones that are only 12 episodes long. We reach manhwa. We read the novels, light novels. It's a
and
whole
like
different class.
stuff like playing like Magic the Gathering or
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff like that.
But
Actually
that's-
knowing how to play Pokemon is
But I feel like I'm a mix of everything, but not all entirely. But I feel like you're a mix too,
yeah.
because you play sports.
Yeah. But I didn't really get along with the jocks at my school. I got along with a few of them. That's about it. But it's just, I consider myself more of a geek because I always hung out with those.
Yeah, I would say yeah, because in the locker room, like we've played sports before. You are definitely like the
I was a nerd.
geekiest guy in the team for
Yeah.
sure.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
But like geek gets a lot of like negative connotation when I don't think it's negative to be a
no,
geek.
I mean a lot of
It's not. It's like as I guess you could say how in movies and TV shows they make it seem down upon. which I hate.
Back then,
Yeah, back
when we were growing up.
Yeah,
But now it's not. I don't think so.
No, now like with my sister, bro, everyone watches anime now,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
it's like, bro, my cousin. I explained when Chip Dugo with you, like my cousin got bullied because he was into anime and shit like that.
Yeah, I would say it's
Nowadays, it's like, oh, you haven't watched My Demons? Like, they're still not deep into it like how we are, but it's very more mainstream. It's not just Naruto, Bleach, and Dragon Ball. Now they're getting into Boku no Hero. They're getting into Solo Leveling is popular right now. They're getting into Rising the Shield Hero.
I feel like being a geek is cool now.
It's cool to an extent. There's still people who do like
There's still people that do too much where you're like, oh damn.
well,
that-
it's like it's like one is a hobby or like one is like an interest and one is an obsession.
yeah
When it gets to that obsession point, it's like, dude, like come on.
yeah like I look
Dude,
like
come on.
when you get a jacket and it just shows the character, but not even a cool design, like just him standing. I'm like, yeah, bro, that shit's not fire.
It's crazy though, because I feel like
I
nowadays
used to have those too, and I'm like, I look back and I'm like, yeah, that shit was ass.
geeks and nerds.
It's okay wearing something with the insomnia. Maybe on the back have like the logo for the the TV show. That's cool, but like wearing the full character and bright highlighter colors, like yeah, that shit was not it.
Yeah, that's like they're doing too much.
Yeah,
I feel like geeks and nerds nowadays, I feel like they get like some of the finest girls though. Not gonna lie.
you know why? Because keep to ourselves, so they finish. They
They
do
know
what
they know we're not gonna cheat.
they know they're not gonna cheat.
That's funny
They
as
know they're not
fuck.
gonna